Have you noticed how these 3 points from Avengers Endgame show us how Tony Stark became Doctor Doom? Because in Endgame, the Ancient One clearly explained one thing: change anything in the past, and you create a branched timeline where everything turns out different. Now here's where it gets interesting. Doomsday reportedly opens right after the Fantastic Four post-credits scene, and it wastes no time setting the tone. Sue Storm discovers a mysterious hooded figure standing near Franklin. Assuming he's a threat, she attacks immediately, but the fight ends almost instantly, because the figure reveals himself to be Doctor Doom. And before Sue can react, Doom proves one thing very clearly: he's not there to hurt them, and he explains the truth. He tells the Fantastic Four that he comes from a branched version of the main MCU timeline, Earth 616B, and that's where Tony Stark's life and path changes forever. First of all, I've already told you, Ancient One explained it too, that anything you do in the past will create a branched timeline. So, how is this branched timeline created? Let me explain. This branch timeline was created by one decision. First, when Captain America travels back in time, he marries Peggy and they have a child. Second, he makes his biggest mistake. He saves his friend Bucky Barnes. That single act changed everything. Because of this change, in that timeline, Tony Stark's parents never die. And because of his father's influence, Tony never becomes a hero. Because before Iron Man 1, Tony wasn't a good man. That single act changes everything. In this altered reality, Tony Stark grows up differently. He still becomes a genius. He still builds armor. But instead of Iron Man, he becomes Victor Von Doom. He lives a life eerily similar to Tony's. He survives the Thanos Snap, but he's left horribly disfigured, kept alive by a suit that barely holds him together. Later, a space-time collapse wipes out his wife and child. That moment breaks him. Doom believes Steve's interference with time didn't just ruin one universe. It triggered multiversal incursions that will eventually destroy all realities. From there, the film reportedly focuses on 4 main factions: the Avengers, the New Avengers, the Fantastic Four, and Wakanda along with Talokan. The Young Avengers exist, but they're deliberately saved for secret wars. After the Thunderbolts credits scene, the first major incursion begins. Doom and the Fantastic Four arrive on Earth 616. Wakanda joins them. Together, they attempt to stop the collision using teleportation technology that was originally designed to fight Galactus. They succeed twice, but the second attempt drains their Earth's energy almost completely. That imbalance triggers something worse: a third incursion. With no other option, they trace the signal to a third Earth. A combined team travels there and finds what looks like a completely peaceful X-Men universe. But the moment they arrive, everything changes. The X-Men's defense systems instantly activate, triggered by Franklin's power. He's immediately flagged as an Omega-level threat. Sentinels are deployed, and without even thinking, Franklin unleashes his powers, shocking everyone in present, especially Doom. And one more thing, for anyone who thinks the Sentinels wouldn't side with the X-Men, look closely at the trailer. The Sentinel is walking behind Cyclops, not toward him. That detail strongly suggests the Sentinel is fighting on the X-Men's side, not against them. Movie insider John Campea also said that the Sentinels will be fighting alongside the X-Men, and after that things only get worse. Team reaches the X-Mansion. Tensions rise, but Monica Rambeau steps in and calms the situation. And this is where everything changes. Doom secretly begins bonding with Franklin, seeing him not just as power, but as the key to rewriting reality itself. By the end of the first hour, Doom escapes, taking Franklin Richards with him aboard the Fantastic Four's ship. The heroes return to Earth 616 with one goal: stop Doom, save Franklin, and prevent the multiverse from collapsing. Now it's being said that Doctor Doom will take Franklin Richards with him because he needs his help with 2 things. First, he wants to bring back Wanda Maximoff. And second, he wants to create Battleworld, which requires the combined powers of both Wanda and Franklin Richards. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments. So yeah, take this theory with a grain of salt. It could be completely wrong or uncomfortably close to the truth. But if even half of this is real, Avengers Doomsday is going to change the MCU forever. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is MCU Talk. See you in the next video.
You're still here. It's over.